All right. This is going to be how to go viral the right way. Why are you struggling to get views, make sales? I'm trying to show this as best as I can here. While this store just yesterday did over $1,000. How is that happening? Why are little kids on the internet able to make anything go viral, but a grown adult can't get more than 200 views on TikTok? That's what I want to talk about right now. So the main question that I wanted to ask you is, do you want to go viral and make sales? And I know the answer is obviously, of course, you want to go viral, you want to make sales, and I want to explain how to do that right now with organic platforms. So here's how most people start. They're like this little guy over here, they've only ever used social media as a consumer. And they just kind of go into this mindset. They're starting digital dropshipping. They think, okay, post equals sale. Post equals sale. If I make a post, I'm going to make a sale. And they think it'll work right off the bat. And they are absolutely pumped. It's easy to have conviction in something when you're just starting out. And then this happens. They kind of become a semi-producer. Instead of just being someone that's only ever consumed content on social media, now they're making some posts. They're, a semi-producer. And they've just realized, oh no, post doesn't equal sale. And they're probably posting, similar kinds of content, stuff that's not already working for them. And they are no longer pumped AF for free sales, because that's the objective, to make organic content that generates sales. But when you don't get that, you're not going to be pumped as much. And at this point, where most people, this is what happens basically. It goes one of two ways. And this happens to basically everybody who starts digital dropshipping and organic content. They either go to this way over here, which is a breakthrough. They figure out and they make progress and then sales, or they give up. And what determines that? I'm glad you asked. And simple, it boils down to the understanding of organic social media marketing. Because remember, this isn't a paid ad. We're not paying $1 to be put in front of one person's face on TikTok. No, this is for free. So we have to figure out, how does this actually work? So I want to take a look at the breakthrough character. Let's say you are one of those people that goes and turns this into a breakthrough. You post and you're now making sales. Who is that person? So this is Mr. Breakthrough. I'm going to put my face over his right here. Yeah, that's me, Mr. Breakthrough. So Mr. Breakthrough, he makes money off social media. And he strategically posts content every day. And he knows that sales aren't guaranteed. But he is pumped AF for free sales. Wouldn't this be nice, right? To be Mr. Breakthrough, where you can make money off social media, just making content every day. You know that it's not guaranteed to make a sale every time you make a post, but you're making free sales, and that's exciting. So what does he know that others don't? How does Mr. Breakthrough make bank and live happily while posting on social media? This is a dream, right? To be able to do this. I love doing it, and it is an absolute dream. Now, this is what he told me. He said, stop thinking that your niche is too saturated. I mean, this is one of the first things here. I literally just had a student message me in Discord. They opened a ticket, and they're like, I'm wondering, is my niche too saturated? I'm like, bro, if there are other pages right now on social media in your niche that are popping off, it's not saturated. There are room for you. There is room for you. You can take advantage of this. So pretty much in every niche, especially with digital products, there are so many accounts, and that's an advantage that you have. And the thing that makes it unique with social media that you have to realize is that social media is unique because of you. Whether it's a personal brand or it's an anonymous thing, what makes it unique is your own twist. I could have every single person on this page right now that give the same topic, the same idea for a post, and every single person will execute on it differently. It will come out just a little bit differently in some type of style, and that's because it's made by you. Everyone's going to operate a little bit differently. Now, the second thing that's very important is you have to stop treating your account like it's some type of ad campaign. This, like I said, we're not spending $1 to put a post in front of someone's face. We're doing this for free, so we can't treat our account like an ad campaign and just put out these salesy ad type of pieces of content. It's really stupid to promote in your post when you knowingly, are new to it and have no audience. You have to treat it like a theme page to begin with. A theme page is, you ever follow a meme page or World Star, those are theme pages. They're posting stuff that just, gets them attention and followers. They're not, just selling something on every post to grow the audience. Before you can sell, you have to know how to communicate. And the third thing here that is very important, more on the personal side for you, is you have to understand and be at peace with the fact that you can't control the outcomes, only the inputs that you're doing. So let's focus on those. Like I said before, post doesn't equal sale, and that's okay. I'm fine with that because I know I can control everything I'm doing, like quality control, how consistent I'm posting, and the momentum that I'm building. Really, in this game, momentum is everything. Because once it gets going, like it's this crazy snowball effect. Just imagine you post 10 videos, and out of those 10 videos, all of them have 10,000 views. And then one of them happens to just blow up and get 1 million views. Well, the rest of the videos aren't going to stay at 10,000 views. They're going to start climbing as well. And then maybe one of those is going to go viral. And it's this never-ending, snowball effect where you're just building a snowman and continuing to grow. That makes this really, really fun. And I see so many people, like, they get into this, they start making some money with it, and then they're like, oh, I want to do this now. I want to do this idea for a page. I'm like, dog, just do what's already working. But that's another lesson in itself. Now, everyone forgets also that there's more than one category of post to use. You can't just be a page that posts all entertainment, like cute puppies, or all value, or all politics. You have to rotate your topics because you have different types of viewers. You have your supporters, you have your doubters, and then you have your buyers. It's like a cold, warm, and hot audience. But if I'm just posting value all the time, like here's 3 ways to do this, here's 2 ways to do this, it's gonna be much harder actually. It's possible, of course, but it's much harder to go viral and to build a page and then make sales because you want to just continue to attract new people and change their minds. Your doubters, a cold audience. How are you going to get them to become a buyer? Well, it starts off with the politics, trigger them. You have to catch their attention. Because if they don't care at all about what you're talking about and you say, here's 3 tips to do this, they don't give a shit. So rotate your topics. But wait, there's more. Billy May. Another thing here is don't get caught up on building on every social media platform there is. When you're just starting out as a beginner, you need to focus on just one platform. And I say TikTok is a great choice. When you're starting, you don't have to do TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and try to do everything at once because you're going to get overwhelmed if you're a beginner and it's not going to work out. Another thing, too, with TikTok is you want to take advantage of your first 30 days when you open a new account because we've seen lately that TikTok is just more likely to get pushed your account if it's new than instead of if it's been open forever. Third thing here, don't make a product so that you can market. Market so you can make sales with a product. All I mean by this is that you aren't making a product just to start making posts because if you do that, you're going to have this mindset that it's like an ad. Like you're just pushing content and marketing with these posts. But instead, you're marketing, you're building an audience so that you can then make sales with a product. And literally, this is a strategy I just taught inside of Faceless Content Mastery. It's a new lower ticket course I just made. And it teaches you, you go through this process and then you can literally use your followers and your viewers on TikTok to tell you exactly what type of product they would buy. And then you make that product and then you sell it to them. And the last thing on this slide is create a plan and stick to it no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're sick or tired or whatever. Like you hear my voice cracking and stuff throughout this or me kind of being like taking a second. Well, I've been sick for like 3 days and I'm feeling much better now, but I have never taken a day off because of this. If I tell myself that I'm going to do something and I don't, I'm just proving to myself that I actually don't want this to work. I don't actually want that end outcome, that desired result that I really wanted at the very beginning. And maybe you're like, oh, well, Tanner, I'm going on a trip this weekend. What should I do? And I'm not going to have time. Well, you can make time, but realistically what I do is it's the proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if I know, oh, tomorrow I'm going to be busy, but I know that I need to post this video and I haven't finished it, okay, well then today I'm going to finish this video, I'm going to edit it, I'm going to do all this, whatever, so that tomorrow it's going to be all good to go. You can put posts in drafts, by the way. Hello? Now, what I want to do too is talk about here with a theme. Because when something works, you continue the positive feedback loop for viewers. Now, let me explain this as best as I can. Here's 2 pages in the Stoic niche, both of them very similar followers. One has a lot more likes than others, and one obviously looks better than the other. We see the one on the left here follows a theme. They're using the same type of video, the same kind of brightness, the same text. Everything looks very similar and it creates correlation. Over here, this page is getting way less views, way less engagement, and their posts are all over the place. Like, it makes sense why this page has way more likes and way more consistent viewers now. What happens is pages will build an audience like they have here by keeping a theme, and then they don't realize what they're doing, and then they just start fucking off and doing random stuff, and they're like, why am I not getting any views? Again, stick to what's working. Why would you change it just because you think it's a good idea when you have data to prove that you have something already working? So this is an example of keeping a theme. And I know it is a lot at once, me talking about all these things, but these are the important things right now, because you can't really, become Mr. Breakthrough. You can't be making sales every day and enjoy this life by having an emotional attachment to the outcome of every single post. It's so common. People will make a post, Tanner, I got 200 views. What do I do? Bro, you've been posting for 3 days, and you haven't even listened to what I said. Your posts suck. You didn't even listen to me. It can't work like that. And even when you are doing your best, you have to not have an emotional attachment, because then that thing has power over you. And if you have a post that gets way less views than the rest or way more, and that changes your work ethic and your consistency of your posting and what you're doing, it can fuck you up. You only become Mr. Breakthrough by treating this entire thing of making sales for free with social media. Like, you have to treat this as an opportunity that you can't miss out on, because you know that every single day the work adds up, and eventually you will have the results. You will have a skyscraper. So you have to treat this as an opportunity that you can't miss out on. And the harsh reality, like, I know this for a fact, and most of the people watching this right now aren't going to listen to this. They're going to tell me, they're going to see this, they're going to be hyped up, they're going to tell me, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to post, but their actions don't reflect it. A lot of people will start posting. They're like, Tanner, I'm going to do my 30-day testing campaign, like inside of FCM. They're like, I'm going to do this. And then they miss a day or two because they're busy or whatever. And then I call them out, and they say that posting on social media is too much work. Tanner, it's too much work to make sales. But in all reality, look, it's a dream, and I wish everyone here to achieve it, because it is absolutely amazing. When you can live a life where you use social media productively, not just for entertainment, use it productively to change lives and make money, there's nothing else in the world that I would trade this for. So, my throat's getting scratchy again, but luckily we're almost done. This is a good quote. Conviction comes from actions. A lack of conviction comes from a lack of action. Fuck. So if you are feeling motivated, or you aren't feeling motivated, you probably aren't doing enough actions. When you take actions towards a goal, you become motivated. It builds conviction. So, don't confuse being lazy with being too much work. Tell it to the people that have to work in a damn sweatshop all day, every day, to make money in very small amounts of it, that making social media posts is too much work. No, you're just being lazy. So, when you decide that you really want to win, you can win. And you know what wins? Consistency. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. I just want to share this. I shared this with an Inner Circle call with my DDM students a few weeks ago, but I want to share here for you, and let me know if it was valuable or not. Peace.